have the chance to study the maps and go ahead and you know, basically put together some type of strategy for maps that there's no game footage on. There's no prior experience in a competitive sense, on this map whatsoever. But it's not like they're just getting thrown into the fire. So should still be
I guess
fairly
hatchback wants up
interesting.
in here. You know what? I just realized something. You know where hatchback's from, right?
Hmm.
He was an NFTG.
Okay. Okay.
Let's see what he has to say. We
I'm back.
just have to
Sweet.
get him in here. Oh God, I really hate this. Someone making eggs?
If it doesn't open a can.
Oh.
It's pop or soda or whatever you want to say it.
I like to say whatever is written on the can.
Mountain Dew, Red Bull.
Chex Cola. There you go.
There you go.
I heard I got a MVP for lagging like hell.
Hey.
You heard wrong. You got a MVP for stalling.
For stalling.
For stalling.
For stalling.
For getting pinned by heat. Where I shouldn't have.
That was the stall. You got the stalling award today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And not the lag type stalling, or we're talking about the Russian
really
stalling.
wanted the lag one. Dude, I almost had like a brain aneurysm on fucking ends because my connection dropped to a 1 bar, and I was like,
easy.
I was screaming. I was so pissed.
Easy, man. Still alive.
We're alive.
Everybody gets one.
We're alive.
If you go back through the replay, you'll see me stop on the tracks and literally not move in the first fucking game.
Oh, easy.
And I was flipping.
Watch it. Hatchback. Watch the F-bombs, brother.
We're live.
Oh, is this? Oh, I didn't even know.
Yeah, we're still.
What is that for?
Don't let me get my belt out now.
Hooking you up some premium time, and I think it's garage slots and premium time for you. So.
Heck yeah! I'm really watching my mouth. Golly gee, thank you.
Very welcome, sir.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and run down BK's side real quick. That way we can go ahead and get this match started, and you guys can talk as we're going into battle. BK is bringing in an M41B Brazil, great tier 8 light tank. Also the P Victoria Premium Swede can still be effective. A pair of E50s and a trio of T10s.
Here, I'll roll down. Oh, you're gonna roll down NT? Sweet, go ahead.
Oh, I'll handle it. We got the LTTB. We got 2 batch at APs, AMX30. Okay, a T10, ST1, and a Conqueror. I don't know how I feel about that AMX30. I feel like it's a get slapped in the face tank.
That Premium Victoria is going to be a strong tank, though. It's like the Chieftain. It shoots APCRs as standard and premium.
It's got a pretty decent turret on it too. If you can keep it hold down.
Thanks a lot, you guys.
You're very welcome.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for being an MVP and being an epitome of a true teammate. That's why you got that MVP award, sir, for what you did for Cap, even on Ghost Town, trying to get in there and try to save that cannon, keep it in the battle. That's why I gave you that MVP award for the night. So thank you for doing what you're doing, and thank you for coming out.
I was definitely not expecting it. Thank you.
You're very welcome, sir. I'm glad you didn't expect it. That's the best way I like giving out stuff. Is be like, oh, thank you.
I had no clue. I was like, what's he gonna give me?
A star.
Can I get a medal?
Excuse me.
Alright, see you guys later.
Alright, see you, buddy.
Have a good one.
Have a good one, brother.
D-Dub, meet the mic next time. You know you have to burp, buddy.
I was typing. I didn't know it was coming.
So I do apologize for the younger children that are watching here. F-bombs do slip, but we try not to have them have them happen too much. All right, so everybody's moving to the base here. Right now, you guys are staring at Undertaker's Conquer. Good friend of mine, great guy. can't wait to see what he's going to do in that Conquer. Freelancer being literally going all out, getting those spots. Stormcloud trying to get a snapshot in there. All right, so we're going to set up here overlooking NT and see what... I really don't like the AMX-30. If you're going to run that, I mean, the Leopard PTA, I don't know. It is better than the Leopard PTA. I mean...
Now, I like BK's approach already to the map right here. They've taken a high ground, lots of corners to side scrape off of onto this castle. As long as you have the information of where NT is at. Now, the rotations by NT on the south side could end up spelling some trouble for BK. Possibly work these guys into a crossfire. So, gonna have to be very careful.
Oh, Freelancer risking all the biscuits and taking losing half of his life there from Redimid's Sphere in his T10.
I could see the risk if your tanks were in position to return the punishment. I don't think they were really set up in a position to do so. I only see one T10 from Nosairs that was really in a position to take any kind of shot from a spot, and that's not anything that Brazil would have spotted just then.
Great cross shots by NT by those 3 mediums that went ahead and pushed down to that hill to, nullify the effect of the high ground of the castle. Looks like BK is going ahead and rotating, though, noticing the overmatch on these 3 mediums right here. If they're able to make it across this bridge, those 2 bat chats in the AMX-30 are definitely going to have some problems.
Trying to get used to figure out where. Typically, I know where exactly. Oh man, Freelance yet again risking it. I don't know what he was risking it for.
No, sure. Definitely had plenty of time before there needed to be a move like that made towards the cap, and now they just sacrificed
if I would have
a
thought
complete tank.
Yeah, and I mean, essentially, I would have sent him around, used the light tank to make the bat chats and everything get out of position, and then utilize your T10s to capitalize. But now here comes the downside. E50s and the Primo Victoria is allowing Stormcloud to get up there and take shots on the T10s, which they cannot have.
For sure, for sure.
I wonder if he
should be able to work himself into a position right here.
I wonder if he got a little tunnel vision on that other light tank. Thought he had a path.
No, Undertaker should be able to put at least one shot on Great right here, but he ended up getting a trade. The E50 reload. Oh, walking Tonka. Is also coming in.
Here we go.
89.
Push on the T10s.
Oh, the Undertaker's just getting melted right now. Even Victoria was able to pin him, but at the same time, the push has been called into those heavies that made it into that other side. I don't know if Infernal is going to be able to. Oh no, Wallace.
Yep. Wallace
on his side still makes the pin into the T10.
Nice. I'm great.
I'm great coming in for the ram, but
and he ends up ramming his own guy.
That turning brick.
Yep. E-brake, man, e-brake. That E50, you have to be a master of that e-brake to get that sucker to turn. But now with I Am Great leaving, that puts on a, what is this? Almost a 4-on-1 scenario against the Primo Victoria, leaving his teammate pretty much high and dry left to die. So rock.
Not a good chase right there.
All right, rock.
Yeah, he's just not going to stand up to the T10 right there for sure. AP comes in for the kill, and now Great is left. First 5 tanks.
Oh, get your butt down off the hill. There you go. E-brake it. Slide, slide, slide. Drift it, boys. Drift it.
Drift it. We'll play
There's a point there where the LTTB drove over the bridge above the E50, and I personally would have liked to have seen a LTTB
A little
rocket.
DFA, death from
I would have
above.
liked to have seen him in on your 6. It would have been known as pulling a treachery.
And pulling a treachery.
I would like to have seen it happen right there.
Going down the BK side here really fast. So, walking, taking, Tonka, that guy walking. I'm just gonna call him Whack. Wax. Cool 1600. I am great. Coming in almost identical. We'll just call it a cool 1600 out of there. IROC. Nice way to show off a Camaro. Sorry, I'm a car guy. 1361 freelancer going, risking it for the biscuits and ended up with donuts. So out of that one. And Furious coming out with 1271. Valkyrie Cruiser coming out with 862. And Nos. I'm just going to call you Nos. 1381. Some names I can do, some names I just absolutely slaughter. Over on the NT side, I haven't even done the guys' logos yet, so I need to get that changed up. Red X Black Star 652, Undertaker 947, Camvet, good guy, one of the callers, and one of the schedulers for NT, really good guy. 350 out of the LTTB. He did his job though. He was out there spotting and get everything done. Scorpion coming in with I'm just going to round it up there, 1700. Stormcloud 1638. Remnant Sphere coming out with not bad, 2643 out of his T10 OP Soviet much. And then Iron Will Wallace, little Braveheart coming in with 3400. You guys are going to hear weird sounds. I just stepped outside to have a cigarette, so I am actually streaming from my front porch. You tell me any other streamer that has the capabilities of doing that.
Can't do it, can you? Can't do it.
No, I'm still stuck on the... I'm still stuck on the fan of cars and uses a Camaro.
Hey, I mean, you can't go wrong. I mean, you know, I bet you IROC has been taken, you know, the standard IROC name. So, I mean, why not? Use IROC.
Sure.
That is actually one of my wife. She is a huge Camaro fan. She has 2 years. Her dream car, which inevitably I will get for her, is the Yanko. And then she wants a 92 IROC, the IROC Z with T's. So
mine would be a 1940s Willys of some sort.
Oh, you want no wheels?
Yeah, Ford, old Ford Jeep. Back in the day, before it was
my wife is
Jeep.
on the 78 Trans Am with the T-tops and the 6.6.
Oh,
the old Smokey and the Bandit.
Smokey and the Bandit. Me. That is my dream car. Is the Smokey. My 99 Trans Am WS6. I was doing everything in tribute for Smokey and the Bandit with it. So I'm a huge fan of that car. The suspension sucks. The riding is absolutely horrible. The traction, the traction on it, you have to do it with ladder bars. Absolutely horrible engineering, but it's iconic.
Just get me a 1969 Shelby Cobra. I'd be happy.
You know what? You're killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. DWP. What movie was that from?
Damn it, really?
Got him. Got him. Anybody? Movie reference? Check. Where's it from?
Which one? Sorry, I was...
You're killing me, Smalls.
I don't know, I say that all the time. So I'm gonna say me. I don't know, buddy.
I'm gonna pass it to our chat. Let's see if somebody in chat can get it.
Oh, if somebody does get it, I'll give them 3 days of premium. How about that?
Ooh, nail the days that can't be stopped. Get it?
Oh, hold on. I gotta go to work here. I gotta
Look at that.
swap out the.
Look at that. Treachery has generated you the possibility to get premium time.
Now I can go back out on the porch. All right. So I need to put a big number 1 over by the NT guys. I love those guys were on it. I asked them if they could make their background transparent for the stream. And those guys were on it. I mean, instantly they were working on it. And they've got some more renditions for the bear pack and also the wolf pack. So I love seeing it.
This is native tanking, isn't it?
Nations tankers.
Nations tankers, okay. Still has the tribal hierarchy as far as how they set their structure and their clan up. Always love to see any type of American Indian introduced into anything. Not gonna lie.
I got a question I want to ask everybody. Who is commander of your heavy, of the Swedish tank?
What? What?
Who is
Are
the
you
commander
asking?
of your Swedish heavy? I'm asking everybody.
What is his name?
Yeah.
I don't. Okay. That's a good question. I don't have a Swedish heavy at the moment, so.
Something happened this morning. We found out majority of everybody that streams on the weekends I stream with, like with Borg and everybody, Zombie, Rage and everybody, we have Chris Roloff as our heavy commander. We didn't even plan it. When the cruise can earned, when the Swedish tank was coming out.
So yet again, to all the new people that did get some codes, go over to the the World of Tanks console, sign in, and then redeem code or claim code, and that's where the way you get everything set up. Please remember to use either a tablet or a PC. You can do mobile; it's just a little bit more pain in the butt. So yeah, Beast, if you want to go down NT side, and then. Come on, BK, pick those final tanks.
With an LTTB, 2 batch at 25 TAPs, an AMX-30, a T10, an ST1, and a Conqueror. Yes, now my tablet has officially died, but I am thinking that in the Conquest of France, once a tank is picked by either team, a 2-minute timer is started, and that's how long these guys have to pick their tanks before the battle is supposed to be launched. Of course, as I was looking up the rules to verify that my tablet has died, but looks like we're ready. I'm going to run down BK real quick and get this thing started. BK is also rocking an AMX 1375, a pair of E50s, a pair of T10s, a ST1, and a Type 4 Heavy.
Round 2.
This,
Boogity
Ding,
boogie,
ding.
let's go tanking.
Definitely a trial for an old guy like myself to keep up on all the formats and all the rules for the different events that are going on. So might have been a little bit off.
I know how
It
you
could be a
feel,
little bit
sir.
longer, but trying to keep it all on. I'm actually also Treacher, if you don't mind, could you start watching Discord for me now? Because like I said, my tablet is actually 100% dead, so it made it for a long time. on the last 5%. It was at
When you
5% at the first battle. So
when you are ready, Hells. The answer to that question is Sandlot, by the way.
Sandlot, yes. Brings back old memories. L7 Weenie.
L7. You're a L7.
super aggressive push by NT right here up the one line. Looks like they decided to hold up real quick, maybe wait on those APs to get into position. But the AMX 30, no brakes on that train whatsoever right now. These heavy tanks by BK are going to be spotted in the next couple of seconds. So let's see if we're going to get some early fireworks right here. There goes the E50s and the ST1. Looks like Redex Blackstar did get himself spotted, but the APs are not going to be spotted. Oh, Scorpion 80 MS did get spotted as well right there. These guys know they're behind, but NT essentially knows where all of these BK tanks are except for the 1375.
All right, let's see how they react and rotate. BK still globbing together, staying together, not trying to counteract. And now this is allowing the T10s up there at the base, well, not the base, up at the castle to get snipe shots in. So now BK's fighting on literally two fronts.
Yeah. Great early crossfire setup right there by NT. Showing a little bit of experience. And whenever we definitely have not seen these guys in action for that many months. I've seen them around for maybe about 60 days, but considering most of these other clans have been around for the past year fighting around, and is definitely showing some good experience.
Stormcloud taking a big hit there from Freelancer in the Type 4 Heavy. So the big change going from a light tank to a heavy with some HP. Red X Blackstar, ooh, taking some big hits. IROC taking a hit there.
Great rotate right now by BK. Stormcloud and Undertaker are not going to survive this. Or at least they really should not.
I mean, yeah, they can't sit there. I mean, I Am Great and Nasser's should get out of there. I mean, honestly, fighting downward like that is causing them to lose more life than cause damage. So here comes the batch ADPs. They're singling out the T10 and the STI. I'm seeing a lot of bounces. There you go. Iron Wallace is actually stopping now. Oh, good night, Scorpion.
Two-piece into Scorpion. I'm Great is actually going to try to come in for the ram kill, and that T50 just cannot make the turn.
There you go. I Am Great using that e-brake, pulling it in tight. IROC now. He's going to go over. Is he going to go after Canvet and the LTTB? I mean, Great is. I don't know if I agree with Great taking out there. I mean, taking your E50 completely out of the fight. But here we go. Is he going to connect with the ram? No, just missing it. But he is using the e-brake. Great job, sir, using the e-brake and getting spun around. Ooh, big hit from a T10. Yeah. Good night.
Yeah. Very well played shot right there.
The downside is IROC took off on him. IROC should have stuck with Great. If they were going to take out that light, that was the opportune time to do it. And IROC bailed yet again. That fire on Undertaker takes him out. I get it there, and then IROC going down. You can't stay parked there like that with a light tank. You got to keep on that, keep your momentum going. Remnant Spear still on 100% health.
He's been having a monster game too from that spot up there.
Waka is going to be in big trouble here, so he's going to charge in a Stormcloud, but on the backside, literally, is Remnant Sphere. And I'm going to state this. Oh, goodness. Waka getting ammo rack there, but here comes Nasser's. Back and forth. And I'm going to come down and flat out say this. Don't use this AMX 1375. It's not worth it. Don't use it. use the Bulldog, use the LTTB. No one in the last week and a half. Oh, there we go. There you go. Valkyrie
Yeah,
Cruiser.
they've changed
Oh,
it.
and doing it.
Whoa.
Oh, great job.
725 out of that type forward right there. Yeah,
He is
the
definitely.
just even with the six shot clip potential right there, I'm not seeing that gun do anything over 85, maybe a high
Yeah.
roll of like 90, 92 damage, and you're looking at a six shot clip right there. Just not going to be worth it. The Bulldog at 110, Alpha with the 10 shot clip is an 1100 damage potential as opposed to it looks like you got one clip in, two pins. I guess that 1375 was pinning for a little bit higher than what I've seen. Maybe the last battle that we've seen the 1375 utilize, it had an HE clip or something loaded, but yeah.
But yeah, this one, I mean, yet again, though, I mean, it's not proven to be. I mean, everybody's like, oh yeah, it's gonna be the next AMX Chaffee. It's not doing as hot. I mean, there's already if you're gonna run a premium light tank, run the Lycan. I mean, it's been proven it does do its job. But if you're gonna run a tier 7 light, just pull out the Bulldog. There's a reason why the top teams play that tank, because of the potential it does have. And I mean, it is a strong tank, really fast. So Red X Blackstar there, he was a member of NB, and now he is the main caller for NT. So this time around he did 1963. Wallace coming out with a grand. Scorpius coming out with donuts, not good, coming out of a bat chat. Taker coming out with 365. Camvet 548, not bad out of an LTTB. Stormcloud coming out with a grand, and Remnant Sphere was having a game with 4K. That's one thing you don't want to see. I mean, everybody loves seeing the big numbers coming out of a person, but I rather would have seen Remnant Spear have a 2,500 point game, damage game, and then say Stormcloud with his heavy coming out with like 1,500, and then the other conch is share it out. You don't want to put everything. So over here, say like over here on BK side, IROC, and that I'm gonna come out and straight say it. It is a pub tank. 263. Waka in his E50 with 1,051. Great 1,600. Inferno 1,700. Freelance 2,200. Sniping with a Type 4 heavy. 1671 coming out with the STI with Valkyrie. Nasser's coming in with it. We'll just call it a cool 3K coming out on his camp.
Yeah, I think the mistakes there, because usually if someone's pushing like 4K in a tier 9 match and a T10 and a comp match, that means something's going very wrong with their team. And those two heavies, the Conqueror and the other T10, went downhill a little early. I wouldn't say seemed to, they definitely did. And again, we're talking from hindsight. We're talking from watching overhead. So this is no like poor reflection on anybody in particular. Just
no, we're just talking about
those. Yep, those two heavies going down that early and putting themselves into a goalie and taking away the shots potential they could have had from the top was kind of devastating that round for those guys.
So NT coming out, rolling out LTTB, pair of T10s, STI, and a trio of Conquerors. D-Dub, you want to go down the BK side?
Yeah, they're
That has a
bringing
lot
a
of tanks
Doomsday Turtle, the T95. They also bringing a Brazil M41 light tank, and they also bring another one, an MX 1375. Well, cancel that. They're bringing two E50s, a AMX 5100. To me, it's basically a Lorraine, and a T10 and an STI-1.
What is the, if anybody knows off the top of their head, the reload on the Rain versus the 5100? Because I feel like the 5100's
It's
They're about the
identical.
same.
is it the
About
It's
same?
identical.
So it's
It's
just
the
the
same
speed
cannon.
of the tank. So it's just the
Yeah.
speed of the tank that's the difference.
No, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
The
the
5100
no,
is like
it's the
painfully
same.
slow.
It's the same clip loadout too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's same clip loadout, same everything. But I
Just
mean,
the
yet again,
maneuverability of the tank itself is different.
yeah, and
correct?
I mean the AMX 5100, the AMX 5100 is quick. For what it is, I mean, it does 53 kilometers an hour.
Very interesting
So
info. And I'm sorry to cut you off. I just got to make this known real quick. Interesting fact early on that Valkyrie Cruiser on his ST1 actually is running a camo net. So props to him if he can make that equipment work.
You trying to 3-mark stat padding.
I haven't
Alright,
done
so
a
Cam-
mark yet. I'll admit that.
You got binos? Binos on
Cam
that thing?
Vent.
No, camo net only.
So Cam Vet over there in the Enchanted Forest, spotting a biome great. He's gonna go ahead and be like, all right, cool, we got E50s, because he's like, potentially E50 is gonna be over there. One is, so the other one's gonna be there. I do not like where Valkyrie's going. That is really far out for potentially to start getting sniped at. Tuck it in just a little bit closer. BK, these guys are great, and they're and a lot of beginner, and that's the reason why, guys, right there, Valkyrie could have the snow slows you down, so utilize if there's a road, use it.
Yeah,
Ground
NT
resistance.
showing also. NT already showing that they know that the E50s are over there. They don't know that the 5100's over there too, but might end up being a little bit too late. BK is going to have to take a lot of damage here to save this cap, waiting on that 5100 and those two E50s to make it across the map right now.
All right, so it's gonna be a crapshoot here. So so they shoot one, and then shoot the other. But now, who has the time? Who has the time? Who can keep track of who has the time and who doesn't?
Not gonna lie, right now, a little bit bewildered on the fact that NT did not go ahead and push past the cap and go ahead and take out that ST1 and that T10, and they could have ended up finishing off the Brazil, circling the 95, and it was just cleanup after that. But now they're actually trapped like fish in a barrel right there in that mid-level area.
Yes, I understand,
I guess-
like getting up on the base, but yet again, it's one of those. You're in a. I mean, you can get sniped from like the E6. I know they don't want to march forward with that T95, but
Yeah,
man,
sometimes you're just gonna have to. Sometimes you're just gonna have to take a couple hits. I mean, even if the T95 pulls one tank out, and you're able to take out the ST1 and the T10, yeah, that's just.
Remnant Spear has all the points.
Interesting.
Great's probably going to
And
put
this-
a round into him.
Yeah,
They say
this
this point
got a
those-
track shot.
Yeah, this team is melting so fast, it's not going to matter.
Yeah, and
It's like,
unfortunately, Red X Black Star and a Conch pushing forward into the T95. Unfortunately, the Conch is so slow, and its ground resistant blows. So if you were going to send someone up and try to go on a flank for the T95, I would honestly probably would have said get that LTTB over there.
Yeah, I'm 100% beast though. As soon as they realized, like you said, it was good. They kept everyone together, pushed them onto the flag, and they realized where the E50s were. Now that next step for that next level team would have been realizing that they had, with those, at least those two E50s over there, they had that overmatch, and gone and eliminated the threats that were right there to reset their cap.
Alright, so Scorpius and his T10, Revenant Sphere and his, which he's gonna take a huge hit from the 95, but here comes the 5100. He's gonna be able to rip. Don't ram. Oh.
5100 RAM. Gotta love it.
I do that in the 9 and the 50 and the
Right.
50B because those are actually
Right.
designed to RAM. All right, here we go. Just real fast. NT not. We're just gonna do it real fast. Red X Black Star 2200, Stormcloud 13, Rounded Spear 1933, Scorpion coming in 1922. BK side, Freelance out there getting the spots, doing a good job doing it that way. Cruiser getting a 418, just kind of got melted off relatively quickly. Inferno 1760, Mad Bull coming in 2452. Great coming in with 3K, Walkin' Talkin' 2816, and Awesome Bob. Now that's a good name. I have to say that is a good damn name. Awesome Bob. You know, everybody can pronounce it. Yeah, it's an awesome.
Right?
So, yeah, right? Yeah. So, Awesome Bob, congratulations. You get the Hellcat paw stamp of approval. Boop, boop. At 1624, we're moving on.
Yeah, it kind of looked like really NT had an initial plan, and then you know, one thing you can't be scared of, you can't be scared of taking a shot, especially whenever you have an overmatch like that. NT, that was probably a very easily winnable game right there if they would have just pushed in. I mean, they were already all in on the cap right
just
there.
rock it, man.
You don't stop. Yeah, go ahead, and especially if you've got any information that even one E50's over there, you've still got a 6-on-7 overmatch right there. I know that 95 has the high alpha, but the reload that you had in the 5100, the burst potential, the two E50s right there, that was a clear overmatch. Almost like they had a plan to go to the cap, and then after that they really didn't know too much what to do.
Yeah, they left it. I mean, and they got to realize, even at the best, I mean, even my running my ultra crew at 25 perks plus vents plus also food, the reload on the T95 is still 16 seconds. So if you had the T10s there, plenty enough time. Someone's going to take the initial hit, go out there, get around it, kill the STI, and it would have been, you know, wham bam, thank you ma'am. Then you would have had complete control of the hills, and yeah, I mean, but yet again, young teams and still learning. So this is why we love having these guys out, because there is nothing wrong with it coming out here. And as we tell everybody, we're not criticizing, we're just trying to help you. And then yet again, if we're talking about helping, come out. That mentor program is completely available for you guys. So go talk to Titan, go talk to all of those mentors. They are going to be doing a show. I'll do a little hint. If it does get voted in, we're going to have it's called Triple T. It'd be tank training Tuesdays or tank training Thursdays. What there is going to be live fire training. What they would do is they will help train callers that want to do this. So what they would do is do some example matches against live fire against another team that is also training. And I mean, a lot of things coming down the pipe that for anybody to take part. So come out, join that WNF server, and take part. So much for the public to do. Not on a team, and you're curious about the comp, we have everybody to teach you about it. We have more than teams, more than welcome to come out and help. We have the best guys, and I'll lay this bar none. We have the best guys teaching people how to properly play comp and proper tank layouts, proper calls. So, and we have the world's best, teams. There is some good teams on console, but I tell you what, I think if we would ever do a mashup between good spots by Freelancer, wait a minute, not really. He only got 1, 2. Wow, is he not running coded ops?
No, he actually has Canva. Actually, well, I don't know about the AP on his LTTB. He was actually running Binox in a camo net, but
I just want to see
let me run.
if the Brazil's running anything. Yeah, go ahead and roll down these tank listings real fast.
The NT, someone else could do BK, but NT is bringing out the LTTB trio Bat-Tat APs and trio Conquerors right there.
Alright.
Over here, go ahead there, D-Dub.
Alright, BK is bringing the T95 back out with the Brazilian with 2 E50s, an AMX 5100, and 2 T10s.
All right, smart move I like what NT's doing. They're going to rotate out. Don't get on the base. Drive right past it. Don't even get on it. Don't alert BK of what's going on. Let them push. Let those mediums in that light tank push down that 9 line while you have your heavies push up the 1 line to counteract, because you're going to have an overmatch. Now, you're going to have to go against that T95, but there's a lot of ways to defeat that T95 over here because it's very hilly and the 95 does not have that much gun depression. Now, if I was the caller on NT, I wouldn't have had Conquerors picked for this push. I would have had some WZs or some T10s. Because now the conks, only thing you're going to get done with these conks is you're going to get almost all the way up there, and you're taking your time, and then so the T10s are already going to get into position, and then the 95 is going to be all over you like white on rice.
Sir, Remnant Spear is actually getting focused now too by the mediums and the 5100 from BK. But, it was still a very well played call right there. Honestly, I like the fact that they didn't go ahead and rotate the mediums all the way around and get into that pincer, but I don't know in the end if that's going to work for NT right here.
Yeah, I mean, in all honesty, it was a good call. I do have to agree with you, Beast. Oh, Scorpion.
I just don't like how they stopped in a position that had, I mean,
no cover. Yeah. I'd like to stop and hold up right there, but that was the wrong spot, especially for the 3 bat 25 APs. So,
in all this running, I'd like to go ahead of house.
No, I'm just baffled. Scorpion literally taking up everything that he had to go after this Brazil. And
yeah, that's kind of what
I have to say, good concept on the call. I like it. I like the call, but wrong for the heavies. I would have went a little bit different because right there, I mean, the Conqueror's in no position. I mean, I'm looking over Codex here. If you're going to be flinging out damage, yes, the Conqueror has decent DPM, but you could have got over there in half the time and pushed probably all the way through, and with some armor with the T10s and the WZs.
For sure.
NT, you're doing great, and it's one of those.
Oh yeah.
Just some work.
Yeah, you're gonna have to learn somehow. Yeah, you gotta learn. You gotta learn somehow. You can run scrims against yourselves all day long, and it's still not gonna be the same environment as running against another team that you don't know. So trial and error, drive by the fire. That's what it is. Very well played by both of these teams right here tonight, though.
Yes, great job. There it is, 3 and out.
It's 3 and 1.
So we got 3 and sorry, I was gonna say 3 to 1. 3 to 1.
I've been typing this
Great
out.
Job to BK. All right, so over here, I'll roll down the NT side real fast. Canvet and Spear both coming out with 600. Scorp 1500. Black Star 1788. Undertaker 387. Iron Will Wallace coming out with a 1702. I did like the fact that they were going to come out with a light. They came out with an LTTB, or the Bulldog. I do respect that. So, you know, great job on that one. He just couldn't get rolling. It takes a little bit of time. Over on the BK side, 2K coming out of I Am Great. Mad Bull coming in 723 out of the AMX 5100. Wonka is coming out with 2800. Awesome Bob being awesome, coming out with the 1400 and that T95. Freelancer in that Brazil did do a great job. 1,000 out of there. Inferno 1700 and Nasser coming out. Noser coming out with 1785. Congratulations to everybody that all the teams that came out and won. It was an amazing evening. I had a lot of fun.
It was indeed. It was indeed.
I think my closing statement tonight is going to go back to the Comp 101. Guys, another thing to think about is we're not here to change what you're doing. You know, what I always do whenever I watch video, whether it be from PC or, you know, past comp matches or whatnot, I'm going to assess the map, assess how these guys are setting up, assess what, you know what I mean. If someone's mentoring me, even, I'm going to take what I like from them, you know what I mean, and then apply that to however I want to use that on the field. So if somebody helps you with the tank lineup, maybe like Hells was saying right there, the three Conquerors right there singled out might not have been the best choice. You know, maybe you say, okay, well, I still want to Conquer instead of running 3 T10s. Okay, well, you know what I mean? You can amend whatever you're going to learn in Comp 101 to suit you and your guys. So it's not that we're, you know, I don't know. Some of these guys might be a little bit shy. I don't want to go in there and these guys just tell me what to do and how it needs to be. You know, we're here to help, and we're here to help. You know, you're, as a caller or as a clan, you're going to know what tanks you're comfortable in, what tanks your guys are comfortable in, what tank lineups you actually can run, because some clans might be limited, you know, by actual tanks that are in the garage and stuff like that. But we're not going to tell you what to do. We just want to teach you and help you learn so that you can go ahead and grow as a team and as a caller and as a clan, you know, into whatever direction that you want to go to.
Hey, what's your closing thoughts?
I'll do mine off of kind of feeding off of what he was talking about, but more toward, you know, the streams for Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And this is not knocking any of the teams that played on any particular day or what, you know, what league they're in as far as gold, bronze, or silver, gold, silver, bronze. But you know, come out on all the different days, you get to see all the different levels of where teams have evolved to, and then you get to see some teams make the transition up into the next one where they start getting a little beat up again, but you know, they're playing with that higher level of competition. So like tonight, you know, there's a lot of you know, critiques going out about, you know, how these guys played and things, but not because they're bad teams, maybe because they're new teams, or you know, teams that are getting new personnel, whatnot. But you get to see that level of play where they're lacking that last step. They're lacking pushing past the flag and, you know, taking out those few tanks that would make the difference in the game. They're lacking pulling their mediums back just to the perfect spot as opposed to the spot with no cover and, you know, winning that game. And then, you know, on another night that's more dedicated to the silver teams, or to the gold teams, you get to see teams that make that transition to taking that to you know, to recognizing that overmatch and things like that. And then you get it to the point to where you're watching those teams where they're so good that one shot makes the difference. So my point is, you know, come out and watch all the nights. Come out if you got the time and the pleasure to sit down and watch all the different streams and hear this beautiful man comment on all of these different nights that he puts his time into. You get to see all the levels. You're welcome. You're welcome. Of course, I was referring to Hells, while Beast sits back and does an excellent job at coordinating things. The voice of beauty would be Hell's Cat. But just what I'm saying is, you know, they try to kind of to spread it out so that each of the different nights host more of a, you know, bronze, a silver, or a gold feel to it. So if you get the chance to watch all the different nights, you get the chance to watch the evolution of the comp play. So, you know, try to take your time and, you know, make those different streams when you get the chance and watch them so that you can see the difference.
Yeah.
BWP, do you have anything to?
Go ahead, D-Dub.
Um, what I've seen in the last three matches, like at the first two, you always see somebody chasing the rabbit. I mean, you've probably not heard that saying before, but what it is, you see like a tank to going after, and you want to kill that tank so bad. Resist the urge to doing that. Stay with the team help you out. I mean, I got a bad habit going straight after somebody, but I'm slowly getting back to my normal ways, staying with my team. Um, what else was I gonna say? Get to know your tank a little bit. Actually look at the armor profiling of the tank that you feel comfortable with. Trying to learn new tricks with it, that no one has ever known, or very few people know. Like, for instance, try reverse high scraping with your IS-3s, your IS-7s, and stuff like that. What else can I say? And if you're stuck on a tank line or an idea how to play a tank, don't be scared of asking somebody how to play it. I mean, we're a big community. We gotta stick together. You gotta think about War Thunder's coming out, so we gotta get strong before it comes out.
War Thunder, that's a whole different ball of wax.
Yeah, I know, but
I mean, but that one is more of a pubby. There is really no comp side to it, but it's one of those things yet again. With War Thunder, I don't see a lot of people really enjoying it because literally the game mechanics, it's a shot and you can be done. Like if they place a proper will shot, say like into your M4, that rips through, say your off to the side, so it goes through your gunner, your loader, and well, sorry, it would be your driver, your gunner, and your loader. You could be completely screwed because rounds do that. I mean, you have over penetration, under penetration, you have impact with explosions, so it would be it's going to be exciting to see that come out. I will definitely stream some of those with some of the guys. We'll go out there and have some fun with it. D-Dub, did you have any other final thoughts about this evening, about our great audience that came out?
I enjoy it, and I'm gonna get more involved, so you're gonna see a lot more of me.
That is correct. So most definitely, we're going to be starting to having assigned blocks. It's going to be assigned blocks with everybody here, and what we're going to do is you're going to see a lot more streaming, a lot more local, close to home. It's going to, of course, we're still going to have our auto hosts and stuff like that, but you're going to see a lot more of the personalities come out. So you're gonna have Beaver coming out and Nerve coming out, and of course me. I'll be in there running some puppies. This is gonna be it's gonna be some fun. Hell's Cat. I'm gonna be running some puppies with another member of the family, and then also I'm gonna have the great pleasure of having Wargaming come out and tank with me and play puppies. I'm going to be doing giveaways and stuff like that. So you as the viewer could come out and join me and say a Wargaming employee come out and have fun with us some afternoon. That is on tap coming up. We're just working it out. We're also going to be doing some giveaways. It'd be tanking with I'll be taking the day with one of the with one of our guest commentators, or with somebody here with the family. So we're going to be having that. You'll be streamed live, having some fun, having some laughs, and just having a great old time. A lot of things still up on tap. A 2v2 tournament will be coming out next month. So everybody's going to get hyped and psyched about that. We are going to stream. I am going to put a poll up for Christmas. A lot of people are down with to play a little bit of tanks and come out for a scrim on Christmas. So we may actually have a Christmas special. I'm talking to Wargaming. You are going to see. I'm going to say it. You're going to see the Santa Cat come out I'm gonna put on a Santa cap, and I'm gonna come out with a bag full of goodies, and I'm gonna try to give away some of the best gifts that you could possibly get on Christmas, and kind of like tonight, everybody got some love. If you showed up and you came in and you said that you said hi and stuff like that, and you typed in that hashtag, yeah, I wanted everybody deserves to get a little bit of something. And so I'll get you hooked up, and then there's, some of the big winners, like tonight. Congratulations again to Volto. He won 10 days of premium and garage slots. And then congratulations out to a couple of our viewers. Oh, Beast must have lagged out there. Yeah. You want to give him an invite? He might actually be done. So we're actually going to have a lot more of that being done. I don't want to take up too much of your guys' Friday nights. It's already late. So it's called Knockers. I had a chance to. Okay, Knockers. Okay. Just like, all right, so that's for AO. There we go. That's how you. So for Nocerz, he pronounces it Knockers. So, yet again, what was that really fast, bud?
I was going to say, I'll be live again. I'll be streaming at 8 o'clock in the morning with the Twitch people. And if you come in and ask about the Twitch people, you're going to hear everybody laugh that's going to be in the platoon. You get to actually watch me and 3 or 2 other streamers. And Sunday night, if y'all want to win some codes, 7 days of premium, 1 garage slot, I'll be streaming with Easy Breezy.
And then, and also